On this second part of the warrior's magic, I'm going to be taking you through the more practical areas of the warrior's magic. The last time I covered the basics of the warrior's magic and how we heal, why we heal, etc., and using the earth's energy. On this tape, I'm taking you through more of the theory of the warrior's magic, but also going into exactly how to place the hands, for instance. Specific things that we can do, for instance, to balance the energy out in a person's body. I'll be taking you right back to the very beginning. As I say on the tape, I wish I'd been told this stuff before I spent 28 years getting to where I am now. It's funny because we spend 20 years getting somewhere doing your Taiji or Qigong, your yoga or your martial arts in order to learn something up here. Whereas if you're told certain things before you start your practice, then perhaps it would take a much shorter time and it would be a much easier job to learn this stuff. So on the first volume of this series, I spoke about the energy, where it comes from, how to use it, and so on, and the theory behind the whole thing. So this time I'm taking you right back to the beginning, right back to where you can start from, so that you can then take practical things, for instance, to be able to feel another person's energy changes. Of course, you first of all have to be able to feel your own. So that's what I'm showing you how to get on this tape. But before that, I'm even telling you how to believe in yourself. That's the biggest hurdle that we as human beings face. Because we're such limited people, we're in this shell, we're imprisoned in this shell of a body, we simply don't believe that certain so-called supernatural things, they're really natural things, can actually happen. And when things do happen, we dismiss it. As you'll see in this class that I'm taking next, people are feeling certain things, but they're not quite believing it. When they start to believe it, they start to have healing on people. And people start to feel, oh, that was a change, that's getting better now. So that's the very, very first thing we must get into, is listening to ourselves and believing in ourselves, believing that we can do these things first. The next area is listening to the very minute energy changes within your own body. And we do this via the Taiji form or whatever you're doing, whatever internal light you're doing, yoga or whatever it is. And then, from there, we learn to listen and to feel the minute energy changes in another person's body, these small imbalances, which represent a disease state, or the beginning of a disease state. And then we learn, by simply doing certain techniques on that person's body, we learn how to heal those energy imbalances, whereby getting rid of that particular disease. On subsequent tapes, I'll take you through more practical healing methods, that is, exactly how to put the hands on certain parts of the body in order to heal certain diseases. And I'll also be taking you through exactly how to use the Taiji form to heal, first of all to diagnose, and secondly to heal certain ailments.